My name is Michael IsBell. I'm the Independent American Party candidate for the office of Attorney General of the state of Utah. Please allow me to share a few of my views regarding the loyalty and duty required of that office. The Attorney General of the state of Utah is not merely a lawyer for the government, but is an independently elected officer specifically created by the Utah State Constitution. While he is designated to be legal advisor to the state officers, the oath of office is to, quote, support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of this state, unquote. Since both the U.S. and Utah constitutions originate by the will of the people, and all powers enumerated and delegated in these charters are based upon the unalienable rights of the people, in discharging the duties of his office with, quote, fidelity, unquote. The first and foremost loyalty of the Attorney General is to the people of the state. When the interests or actions of state officers or agencies conflict with either the Constitution or the best interests of the people, it is the sworn duty of the Attorney General to advise against such conflicts and, when necessary, to actively oppose any who refuse to heed that counsel. We find ourselves at a time in history when constitutional rule is under grave threat. The duties and powers expressed in these principal charters have in many instances been disregarded or embellished and stretched beyond recognition by laws duly passed and by executive actions and policies. Many of these distortions have been validated by court decisions influenced by partisan loyalties rather than the loyalty which is due the people. When these rulings run counter to the plain meaning of the text and common sense meaning of the Constitution, it is the right and duty of the Attorney General as an independently elected officer of the people of the state to articulate with logic and clarity his own interpretations of constitutional meaning and to execute the duties of his office in conformity therewith, relying in good conscience upon his oath of fidelity to the people. We remember the legal maxim expressed by St. Augustine and by America's own Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., that an unjust law is no law at all. The Attorney General of the state of Utah must be a person of great moral courage. Moral courage is manifest in standing by principles deeply held, even in the face of bitter opposition, convinced that time is on the side of truth. Thank you.